suggest you scream really loud for Mysterion, because soon he'll have you screaming without any control. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the strange and the unusual, the bizarre and the unexplainable. My name is Mysterion, and Halloween is my time of the year. Halloween, my favorite of all the holidays. Why? Because it's the strangest. Think about it, folks. It's the only time of the year we allow our children to take candy from strangers. It's true. It's also the only time of the year that in the world of superstition, the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest. That's right, folks. People believe that on Halloween night, the dead return and walk the earth. It's also a night in which has many stories and urban myths that surround it, some of them dealing with the subject of kidnapping and vanishing without a trace. Halloween, an incredible day of the year. Folks, I'm going to show you right now some effects that border these 3 topics. And we're going to use right now an individual from the audience who I feel needs to be possessed. It's going to be... Brian is retarded! Brian is retarded! How about you? Come on up here, a big round of applause. Come on up here.
Oh, darn it.
Come around this way.
You look like you got enough food in your eyes.
Come on up. How do you do? What's your name? Amanda, pleasure to meet you, Amanda. Come over here. Amanda, do you believe in ghosts? Kind of. You will tonight. Amanda, I'm going to show you something that I have in my collection of strange and unusual items. This item has been on TV many times. It's been on shows like Ghostly Encounters. It's been on Ripley's Believe It or Not. It is a haunted doll, and I'm going to take it out of here. I'm going to take it out here. It's not Annabelle. It's Leanne. It predates Annabelle the movie, although the Annabelle doll does go back to the 60s. This is Leanne. Now, Leanne has powers. Some people think that Leanne is just plastic. We're going to show you otherwise. You're kind of creeped out by Leanne, aren't you?
I don't like dolls.
I know you don't like dolls. Wait a second.
Aren't you afraid of dolls?
She said she likes you. She said she's going to visit you tonight at 3 a.m. You're going to hold her in your right hand as far away from you as possible and stare into her eyes. There we go. A way to look into her eyes. Close your eyes, please, and focus on the doll. Say nothing, Amanda, except thinking about the doll. And I want you to imagine right now where you just felt that. Where did somebody just tap you? Show me where with your other hand. You felt that? Show me where. Right there. Show me where someone touched you. You just felt someone touch your back.
Yeah.
Awesome. Over your eyes. Was I anywhere near her? Whose back did I tap? I tapped my own back, and I was showing her where to tap yours. You see, there is a presence here on stage. I'm not kidding. She can control you. You're going to be terrified of dolls at the end of this show. Watch this. I want you to look at her in the eyes, and she's going to make you turn your hand over without even touching it. Put your hand out, please. Palm up. See? She did it. All right. I'm going to try this with you, okay? I want you to think of the name of someone you know who's no longer living. It could be a relative, a family member, a neighbor, somebody that you've only heard of that's passed to the other side. But it has to be someone you know. Do you have a name in mind? You don't know anyone who's passed to the other side? I can arrange it if you like. You don't remember his name? How about this? How about this? Why don't we try this? Why don't you just kill somebody in your mind that you do know?
Okay.
You got somebody in mind that you want to see acts done, finished, in the grave? Sick individual. Security, come here. Listen, come here. Stand over here to my left. I want to ask you to do me the favor of turning around. I'm going to turn around. You're not going to turn around. I'm going to turn around. You're going to print down the name of the person you want kaput. All right? Is that person here?
No.
Okay, that's a good thing, right? All right, go ahead, print down that person's name, turn it face down. Guys, this isn't prepared in any way. If anyone has prepared anything with me tonight or any time in my career, and if anyone can prove it, I'll give you $25,000 cash, okay, of that guy's money. All right, now listen, you turn around when that's flipped down, let me know.
Flip down?
It's turned down, I can't see it?
Okay.
Perfect, pass it to me face down. Now listen, Amanda, yeah, I like that. Now Amanda, this is someone you know that's alive, and you
Like
want to...
personally? I don't know personally.
You if you want to kill this person. All right, hold on. We're kind of. I don't know if I'm.
I did not like.
You did. He did something you did not like. Okay, well, hold on. Don't give me any more clues. Okay.
Rob Ford.
What, no. Well, you. We're not getting into this. Okay, now listen. Said that. I like you. Come on up here. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Actually, just stand at the front of the stage for a second. I want you to take this book, okay? What's your name? Angela. Have we ever met? No, Angela, I want you to open this book to any page called Talking to the Dead. It's a good children's book. And I want you to open it to... Are you afraid of ghosts? Oh, you will be at 3 o'clock tonight. Okay, here. Take that for a second. I'm going to get something over here. Open that book to any page you like and look at a word longer than the word Halloween, okay? Yeah, longer than Halloween, okay? I'm gonna get something here for you, okay? Where is it? Here it is. These here, ladies and gentlemen, are chalkboards. Have they been cleaned yet? They're clean chalkboards. These are used the turn of the last century to speak to the dead. Okay, have you got a word? Now close the book. Now come on up here, pass the book over, and come on up here. Give her a big round of applause, everybody, as she comes up on stage. Now listen, I know you probably don't believe what's about to happen, but I'm going to allow that doll to possess my right hand. Come over here, don't worry. And what do you do for a living? You're a manager of?
Staffing manager.
Or you're a staffing manager. Do you believe in ghosts? You think they're real?
Not really.
Okay, you're going to in a minute, okay? Watch this. I'm going to ask you to think of that word and look in Leanne's eyes. Now, you have a word that you saw in the book?
Yeah.
Think of the word, look in her eyes right now. Imagine the word in your mind. Why do I see an L? What's the first letter of the word? Just say the first letter, go. Why do I see it? J-A. J-A. Don't look at what I'm writing, close your eyes. I have it. She's controlling my hand. She's controlling my hand. Say your word out loud.
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer is exactly what the doll made me write. So that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. I know it's real, folks. Believe me, I'm not setting this up with her. Do you believe me if I told you that she can make you do the same thing? Take the piece of chalk. Hold it in your hand. Think of the name of the individual that you wrote on that piece of paper. Imagine that name in your mind. Think about Think about that name and focus and send it into my mind. I want you to look at her in the eyes. Don't write anything down yet. Turn around, face everybody. Look at her eyes. Now close your eyes. Let your hand become possessed. Almost as if your hand is under control of the doll. Let your hand start to move in the air. Let it move in the air like this. Like that. Keep going. Keep going. Not like a conductor, like it's possessed. That's not possessed. That's not possessed. That's high on something. Like this. Like this. Keep focusing. Leanne, you fell. She knocked you over. I know. She's bad. Now listen. Keep focusing. And close your eyes. Right. Right. Whatever your mind. You've done it. You're not writing. Why aren't you writing?
I don't know.
What's happening?
I don't know.
What's happening? Leanne, have you been... You see, Leanne's been playing around. While you were over here messing around, Leanne, you wrote something. What are you doing? You're supposed to possess the person. Leanne wrote down George Lucas. What? Hold on a second here. Hold on. Leanne, you know the rules. You're supposed to allow the person to write it, not you. I know you wanted to mix things up a little bit. Oh, you do like her too? 4 o'clock visit? Okay, listen, I have no idea who you wrote down on this piece of paper. But if that says George Lucas, it doesn't say anything. Let's see what it says on the other side. There's paper all rammed inside there, folks. You want to kill the creator of Star Wars? It's because of those other ones, right? Yes. I thought so. And rightfully so. Give them both a big round of applause. Murdering George Lucas at Canada's Wonderland. You guys can go back down. Give them both a big round of applause. Leanne, you know the rules. You're not supposed to do that, Leanne. You're not supposed to write them down. She is. Folks, I am an individual who loves to collect weird and unusual things. I've been featured on all sorts of different TV shows with my obsession with bizarre items. For example, shrunken heads, haunted dolls, and what's inside here is advertised right there, a monkey's paw. Now the myth of the monkey's paw is like this. A paw is wished upon, and whatever you wish comes true. But it doesn't happen the way you want it. For example, if you wish for her to be all over you later tonight, when she's clearly with him, that will happen. When you get into a car accident, she's literally all over you. You see what I mean? It's not really gonna happen, don't worry. But that's how the wishes get twisted. You don't ever really get what you wish for. But then when I tell people that, they get, yeah, brave. I'd wish on a monkey's paw. How many people here are stupid enough to try?
This guy. Brian.
This guy.
Brian,
You would actually wish on this monkey's paw, sir? You would take the risk of life and death for greed? Yeah, come on up here. Let's see what happens. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. As he comes on up on here on stage. Because, folks, this is going to get weird. What's your name? Noor. Pleasure to meet you, Noor. A way to hold this paw. And now think about a wish that there's no possible way that that doll can undo the wish. Yeah, I would stand away from her. Now listen. Of all the things in the world, what would you wish for right now if you could? Go for it. Say it out loud.
I could be an NBA player.
You wish to be an NBA player. Well, I'm going to have to make that wish happen in a very morbid and twisted way. Hold on, let's see what she says. Yes, you are going to become an NBA player, only you're going to be on the Raptors. And never make anything out of your career. All right, see, she's jumping away. Here, I'm going to lock her up. She wants to keep jumping off the table. She becomes alive sometimes, folks. You see, folks, reality is that a paw can't curse somebody. I love urban myths. And one of my favorite urban myths I'm so obsessed with, I've actually seeked out and found pieces of this original story. The story goes like this. In 1973 on Halloween night, 1 year before I was born, two young ladies, how old are you? 12-year-old young ladies were playing with a Ouija board. You know what a Ouija board is? It's fun, isn't it? You have one? Get one. Don't tell your parents though. And go in the basement, draw a big pentagram, okay? That's a star upside down with a circle around it. And then say the following words. I invoke ye, O Satan. Put your hands on the pentagram and watch what happens. Oh, the little girl just said, what do we have to say again? Don't worry about it. Listen, they played with a Ouija board and one of them vanished without a trace. In fact, she left the house, never to be seen or heard from again. Perhaps kidnapping, perhaps demonically. You're kind of spooked out now, aren't you? Come over here for a second. I have tattoos of Ouija boards and graveyards all up my arm, you know that, right? I am a vessel for channeling the dead. It's true. My act's been dead for years. Now listen, here's what we're gonna do. In here, I have some evidence from that case in this envelope. And right here, I have a yearbook. And in the yearbook are images of people. There's words, there's faculty, there's students, sports teams, and in the back there's advertising. We're going to forget about the advertising and forget about the sports teams. We're going to worry about the people. What I would like you to do is stand right here, hold it in your hands, take a step back, and just open it up just a little bit, but just a crack, wherever you like. But wait, before you do that, look at the doll. Wherever she tells you to just crack it open it up. You got it? Perfect. Let's slide that in. Perfect. Now listen, I have no idea where you opened it to. Let's see. Aha. There's all different people on that page. You see they're all different? And all their names are different? Say stop on any one of the lines. Ready? I'm going to bring my finger down the page. Stop. And say stop on one of the people. Stop. And read that girl's name. Deborah Troyer. See what she looks like? Memorize what she looks like. You're acting as their eyes, okay? See what she looks like? Okay, I find that messed up, man. Because in this envelope, I said I have a piece of evidence. I have in here a missing persons poster from 1973. And is that the girl you saw in the yearbook that you just picked? And what name is that right there? Deborah Troyer? And when did she go missing? She went missing October 31st, 73. Can you hold this for a second, please? I want you to think about this. The impossibility that you opened up this yearbook to the very page with the photo of that person who went missing. It gets creepier. Join me. Come on up. I'm paid to scare children. It's okay. Come on up. What a stupid kid. Okay, come on. You realize you're getting yourself in big trouble right now coming up here into the world of the dead. Come over here to my right, young lady. I'm just teasing you. Stand over here to the right. What's your name? Michelle. Michelle, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? You still trick or treat?
Yeah.
Say yes. You have to trick. Listen, trick or treat until you're about 17. Free candy's a good thing, okay? Then, when you turn 17, stand at the house and scare kids. It's fun, okay? Now listen, here's what you're gonna do. I have here in this bag different pictures of things that you can go out for as Halloween. I have them. I have them. Kind of creepy, isn't it? I have this. I have all sorts of different things. How about that coming at you? No, not really. Listen, here's what you're going to do. They're all different. I want you to look at the doll. She's in the cage. I put her away. She was getting restless. She kept jumping off the table. Go look at the doll. And now close your eyes. She's not looking at you. See, she's turned around now. Ah! Scared you. All right, now come here. Reach in here and take out one of the pictures. Close your eyes. Reach in the bag and take out a picture. Whatever one you want. Take it out. Go. Interesting. That's very weird. Come here, come here, come here. Stand over here, open your eyes. Yeah, you can open your eyes. Don't fall off the stage. My insurance ran out. Stand over here on the right. Now listen, that is a picture. What does it say she was last seen wearing on Halloween night? A sheet with a paper witch mask. Hold on a second, this gets weirder. Hold that up, that's a sheet with a paper witch mask. Guys, what I find the weirdest about the case of Deborah Troyer is that you guys are finding evidence, but my collection does not just sit with a wanted poster and a photograph of a costume. No. You see, folks, in this box, the final curiosity of the evening, I'm supposed to freak you out. Because in this box, young lady, your hand went into that bag and found something. In that box, young lady, is the very costume that that girl wore that night. The very image in which your hand found possessed by her spirit. Give her a thunderous round of applause. Strange and the unbelievable. Now, folks, you can go back down. I have a message for you. Tonight, when you go to sleep, be sure to think about this mask, because this Halloween, it could be you. Just kidding. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Hey, listen, I'm hired to scare kids. High five. Nothing's gonna happen. Go on down, but play with Ouija boards. Remember, Ouija boards. I invoke you, Satan. Just remember those words. Put your hands on the planchette. It's all gonna be okay in about 8 years. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterion, Doctor of Mentalism, Prestidigitator of the Dead. I will see you all in the future. Happy Halloween!